Everyone, welcome back to Tableau tutorials. In this video we are going to talk about the creation of groups in Tableau. So what is a group? A group, as you might have understand by the name itself, is a combination of a similar type of data or a data that is based upon a particular condition. So first of all, we would be looking at the conditions in which we need to create the groups, and then I would show you how to create groups in Tableau. It's a really simple process, and also we would talk about what are the advantages of actually creating a group, because we can't be doing something just for the sake of doing it. It has got to have some advantage related to it, right? So let us start with the video. Let's just drag subcategory wise sales and arrange it in a particular order, let's say ascending order. Okay, so what we have over here is, if we just change to entire view, let me just change its color because I don't like the blue color anymore. Okay, so this is what we have. Right now what we can do is, suppose if we bring category over here and just arrange them a little bit like this. So we have subcategory beside category, right? So first the category and then the subcategory. There is a kind of a distinction. Now in this, what we have is, in the furniture we have chairs and tables, these two subcategories that are giving me the highest sales. In office supplies, storage and binders, and similarly phones and machines and technology. Suppose I want to group these top two subcategories together in each category. How would I do that? Let's see. What I need to do is just select them. If you want multiple selections, so you can just control click them, right? Now you need to right click over here and there is this option to group. So what do you want to group? There are these three options. Either you can group it all dimensions, or let me just get it a little bit upper. Either you can group all dimensions, you can group the category, or you can group the subcategory. So I want to group the subcategories. That's my target. So let me just select subcategory and that's it. Now if we just select somewhere else, what we are getting? A bunch of things. Let's just look at them one by one. The first is this legend that shows that the blue color is this particular group, chairs and tables group, and all the other things are not in any kind of group, so they are by default assigned a group called the other group. Okay, that's by default by Tableau. We haven't done anything, right? The second thing is that the colors have changed. That's because the group that we created, that was the subcategory group, as you can see, subcategory and in parentheses the group that was created, it's automatically being brought into the color distinction. We can just remove it and everything will go back to normal. The third thing is the addition of this group, the subcategory group, with this paper pin kind of a symbol into our fields list. Okay, so if you want to take a look at the group, we can just right click and go to edit group option. Okay, so this is the group. Its name, I don't want this name. What I want is top 2. Okay, that's the name that I want to give. Now what happens is, this is the name of the subcategories that's been shown by default. I don't want it to be shown, right? What I want is, I want to say the name of the category in which they are top 2. Okay, so the top 2 group would show me the top 2 subcategories in each category, right? So the first thing is going to be the furniture category. So what can I do is, I can right click, rename and change it to furniture. Okay, next is the other group, in which all the other values or all the remaining values have been added. So here are all these values that are added. Okay, now what all options you can do is, you can just click on this, you can ungroup it. If you just do that, so there is only a furniture group and all of them have not been grouped, right? We can just work with it if you want. The second way is, if you want to create a group, right, like storage and binders needed to be created in office supplies. So let's just search for storage, and the second is the binders. We can control click them and then we can click this group symbol. They are created in a group. We've been asked to provide a name. Let's just provide it as office supplies. Okay, So this is the second group that we have created. Let's talk about the third group that we need to create, and that's the technology group with phones and machines. So let's just select them, right click. You can either add it to a pre-existing group or you can create a new group out of it. I want to create a new group, and that group would be named as technology, right? Now all the remaining things needs to be grouped together. So let me just select few of them. Right, and we can just group them together to remaining, not the others but remaining. Okay, now I have some values that are left, right? Like this bookcases, art, appliances and accessories. Let's just work with it. 2, we can just select, right click, go to add to. There is this list of the groups that we have available. I want to add it to the remaining group. Click on OK. So yeah, they are added and are highlighted. Another way to do the same thing is to work with this add to, and here also we can just select remaining. So here they are grouped. Okay, and yeah, that's it. These are actually subgroups of this particular group. That's the top 2 group. Okay, we can click on apply, we can click on OK. Now what happens is, if we just bring this top 2 into the color panel, you see this blue color is assigned to furniture, orange to the top 2 of this office supplies, this sea green or whatever color it is to technology, and the remaining have the red color. So this is the advantages of the groups. That is, you can group the data on basis of a particular value or on the basis of a particular thing, and you would be shown. The main advantage of the group is when we want to create groups on the basis of the hierarchies, right? So groups also work best with the hierarchies. Like if we had created a hierarchy of category and subcategory, with that we can create a group, and that would be good for us to work with. Otherwise, if we just remove the category, so it would be a little bit difficult for us to understand that what the values of the groups means. Okay, so that's how we can create groups. I have taken top 2 values. If you want, you can take top 3 or top 5 or top and the bottom values, the min, max, whatever you want. With these kind of things, you can create your own groups, right? So this was one concept that we have available in Tableau. Next, what concepts we have? Let's just bring in category over here so that it looks good, right? So actually this is one way through which we can work with the items, right? Let's just create another group. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, if I just remove this top 2, so although the group is created but we are not using this group, so it has no effect over our visualization. Suppose I want to create another group. Okay, with the top and the bottom values right now, right click, go to group. This time I again want to create a subcategory wise group, so same things would happen, but what we can do is just edit this particular group and just change it to min, max. Okay, so min and max, right? And here we can just rename it to, let's say, furniture. That's it. Okay, I'm not going to create other things because we already know how to work with them, and that's it. That is what we have created. In case you want to change the colors, you can go to the color options. There is this edit colors, just like what we've been doing up till now. We can just work with the colors this way also. Okay, just like this, the chairs and the furnishings in the different colors, with the group name as furniture, and all the other things are in the other colors. Okay, in case you don't want all the values to be visible, what do you want? Only a particular group to be visible, right? You can just drag it into the filters, and you just want the values of this furniture group to be visible. So you only select this, click on OK, and only these 2 values, that is chairs and furnishings, are visible. Similarly, let's just remove this one and bring in this top 2 group. Here what we want is, we want, first of all, let's just select all, click on apply, click on OK. If you don't want to work with colors, you want to work with the visibility options, right? Let's just show the filter. I want to compare the furniture and the technology. So this is how I can compare. If you just want these three values to be compared, so you can just select it like this. So that's all we need to know about groups in Tableau. Thanks for watching.